Hey guys, welcome to Builder Buddies. I'm finally doing a Robo mining update video. And this has to do with mining out large chambers underground and making all kinds of cool rooms and stuff, which you can easily do in Minecraft. But in Builder Buddies, as everyone knows, there's a problem. It takes 8 seconds to mine out one piece of stone and 15 seconds to mine out the gold ore. So when you're talking removing hundreds if not thousands of blocks to make these big rooms, it takes literally hours and hours and hours. It's crazy. So and we don't have tools yet in Builder Buddies, so what can we do? I'll give you four techniques. Hopefully at least one will work for you. First solution is the watch television method. Put your finger on the screen, start mining somewhere, and watch a TV program. Just keep your finger on the screen, talk to friends, do whatever you're doing, and you're just mining in the background. And if it's a 1-hour TV program, you can get a lot of mining done that way. So a little old school, but it works. Second method is what I came up with 2 years ago, is to use a Robo miner. In my video, I called it an automatic iPad touchscreen presser. Here's my 2-year-old version 1 Robo miner. Here's my version 2 Robo miner. Oh, all the details are in that other video. I'll include that in the description for this video. But apparently that only works on the older iPads. With the newer iPads, they changed something here. And I'll show you. Here's my Mark II Robo miner. I will put that on. And it should start mining. Yep, there it goes. And normally it would just keep mining for a long time. But it stops for some reason. It only works for about 8 seconds. So that's not any good. There must be some sort of new timeout that Apple put on their thing. Here I'll Robo mine this gold ore. It takes 15 seconds to mine it. Everything's fine, and yet poof, everything just stops. So really disappointing. I spent a long time making this new and improved Robo miner, which looks like I built perfectly, but there's that timeout. So what can we do now? Well, there's 2 other methods that don't involve making Robo miners. One is called glitch mining, which a few people have shared on YouTube. For me, it only works on my iPhone, not my iPad. Okay, to glitch mine, hold down like you're going to mine, then take a picture, hit email, cancel the email. I can release my finger now. Cancel the email, delete draft, go back into the game, and boom, it's continuing to mine. Looks like my screen got messed up, but there it works. Hopefully, I'm not actually sure how to stop it. Probably I can just hit the menu button and go back in the game. Everything's maybe back the way it's supposed to be. There. Alright, so a little glitchy, but it works. Okay, the fourth method, the so-called latest and greatest method, uses Assistive Touch, and you have to have one of the newer operating systems, I think 11.1 or something, to do it. So go into Settings. The first thing you might want to do is go into Display and Brightness, go into Auto Lock. You probably want to make a timeout of at least 10 minutes. So that way, if you're robo mining a big stack, the iPad doesn't time out on you. Sometimes it doesn't time out anyway, but that's something to look at. Now go into General and go into Accessibility. Turn on this feature called Assistive Touch. And it brings this little icon thing on your screen. What happens is when you touch it, it brings up this little menu, and you can hit the home button more easily without having to actually hit the home button. Sometimes more complicated gestures can be done with just single finger presses. That's what it's for. Now let's figure out how we can customize it to RoboMine. I'm going to call it @mining, assistive touch mining. That's a flavor of RoboMining, but go back into Assistive Touch, Customize Top Level Menu. Tap an icon to change. They give you a star that's customizable. You can customize them all, but there's a blank one that you can come with. Scroll down and select Long Press. Okay, so in other words, when you click on this star, it activates long press mode. Okay, now let's go into the game. Okay, so here's how it works. I'll just do some vertical mining here. Press this, press long press, and then you get this weird icon. You just sort of press where you want on the screen, and then it does a long press for a few seconds. Eventually, though, it times out. That little bullseye really doesn't do anything other than just tell you where the long press is going to be. It's kind of hard to turn off. Okay, so let's try it again. Long press, and just tap anywhere, and then it does a long press for a few seconds, and then it just times out. But there is a way to make it mine forever, and I did it by trial and error at first, and it actually took me several days to figure out what the right gesture was. Okay, so let's find a suitable place here, and I'll start on stone. It'll be easier to demonstrate. All right, activate long press, but instead of doing a tap, we are going to do a slow slide. Okay, you have to move somewhere, and you can't go too fast. It has to be a slow slide like this. Glide a little bit, and then eventually it starts mining before I've even released a finger. Normally, nothing starts mining until I've released the finger. So if it starts mining before you release, it means it's working. So now here we go, infinite mining. This will just stay on forever until I click Assistive Touch and click the star to turn it off. So this isn't quite as convenient as my traditional manual Robo miner here, because I'm sort of locked in this mode now. I can't touch elsewhere on the screen. Yeah, see, it messes everything up. So I have to completely get out of the mode before I can do something else. But at least it works, and at least I don't actually have to build something. So if you're digging out a lot of vertical columns, like this gigantic room, which took multiple weeks, this is a cool way to go. All right. Have fun robo mining. Oh, one last thing. I guess people are asking, okay, is Xavier going to crack down on this? What does he think about robo mining? And the answer is, for the moment, he is fine with it. I mean, first of all, how is he going to tell the difference between automatic mining or the TV mining? Okay, and he's, yes, you can get a bunch of gold, but it takes a long time. He's more worried about people getting gold very quickly or removing blocks too quickly and overloading the server. He's currently okay with robo mining, and he does have some features planned. We may get some mining tools coming in soon, but his plan is that he's not going to disrupt our current abilities to robo mine. So as long as you guys don't abuse the system, Xavier's a nice guy. Don't abuse the game. Don't try to scam or get an unfair advantage over other people. And we can all have fun playing and getting some gold and making some cool rooms. So have fun, guys. Take care. Bye.